Hi, my name is Evelyn. I'm a Latina working on a project that I have going on. This is gonna be a dent repair, but with body filler. So this is a dent we're gonna be working on today. We're gonna circle it first so you could get a good look at it. First, we're gonna start off by having the proper PPE. So I do have some steel toe boots. I do have a body cover, and then I do have a gloves and a respirator, as well as glasses. Start off, we're gonna grind the area. So I'm gonna use a grinding disc and we're gonna use a grinder air compressor. Make sure to wear the same PPE. Start with the air. Okay, now that we already grind off the area, I did make it a little bit bigger than the dent just because you can't put body filler on paint and it's better off to get a better body filler application. Now we're gonna start off by doing the actual feather edging. I'm gonna switch out my grid to an 80 grid. Start off by 80, then 180, then to feather edge. So this is the 80, this is the 180, and then this is to feather edge it. I start off by 80 just because it's a faster way to feather edge. That way then I switched up to 180 and the feather edging, only because I want to have a smooth application when I put the body filler. We want to get a smooth feather edge on the edge of the circle, okay? While I was feather edging, I do want to go and crisscross. I do not want to go straight and one side, just crisscross. It's a better way to get that feather edge. You do not want to scratch the paint. Now we're gonna switch to 180. Now we're gonna switch to feather. We're gonna clean off the area. Microfiber towel. Now we're gonna start off with the body filler. So for this task, you will need to use an epoxy. I use a 3-meter epoxy, your hardener, spreaders, different sizes of spreaders, and then a mixing board. I always mix the epoxy before I apply it. Okay, now that you have a good amount on your spreader, I always try to make it like a baseball. Before you try to apply your hardener, I say mix it, because this can get really ugly. I'm gonna apply it first on those drops indicate that it still needs mixing, because if it goes on to like that, the application's gonna be rough, and then when you start painting, you're gonna tell where the dent was because of filler, of how much hardener you put. and how oily the hardener is, liquidy and all of that. So we don't need liquid, that's liquid. We need it as a paste. That's gonna give us a better application. I only put half of the hardener, so if it's that much, I'm only putting half. You do not want to put so much hardener, trust me. That's a good amount. I'm gonna use my biggest spreader for this. I like going around. You do not want to spread it. You want to mix it. Don't spread. I do clean my spreader before because it starts to dry up and it's harder to remove. Now I'm gonna start with my smallest spreader. You do want to put your respirator on. Grab all that chunk and apply.